Have you noticed that climbing stairs feels harder than it did just a few years ago? Do you hesitate before getting up from your favorite chair? Maybe you've stopped taking long walks because your legs simply don't feel as strong. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. For many adults over 60, leg weakness isn't just an inconvenience. It can gradually reduce independence, confidence, and mobility. Here's what's even more concerning. Age-related muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, often begins gradually. Many people don't notice it until everyday activities, walking, carrying groceries, or getting out of a chair, start becoming more difficult. The good news? Research shows that regular strength-building exercise, adequate protein, and nutritious foods can help support muscle health as we age. And today, I'm going to reveal 2 affordable foods that deserve a place in nearly every senior's kitchen because they provide nutrients that help support healthy muscles. Stay until the end because the second food surprises almost everyone, and it's probably already in your refrigerator. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Ethan Brooks, your educational host here on Senior Food Blog. Every week, we explore practical, research-informed nutrition strategies designed to help adults over 60 stay active, independent, and healthy. One lesson I've learned is simple. Growing older doesn't automatically mean becoming weaker. While some muscle loss is a normal part of aging, lifestyle choices, especially nutrition and physical activity, can make a meaningful difference. Our goal isn't perfection. Our goal is helping you stay strong enough to enjoy life, play with your grandchildren, travel, garden, and continue doing the activities you love. Let me introduce you to someone we'll call Richard. Richard was 72. He had always considered himself active, but over time, he noticed something strange. Walking across the parking lot felt exhausting. Standing up from the couch required using both hands. Even carrying grocery bags became difficult. At first, he blamed old age, but during a routine checkup, his healthcare provider explained that much of what he was experiencing was related to gradual muscle loss, not simply getting older. Richard made a commitment. He started eating more protein-rich foods, added simple strength exercises a few times each week, and became more consistent with his daily walks. Several months later, he told me, "I don't feel 20 again, but I finally feel capable again." That is the real goal, not perfection, progress. Let's talk about what's happening inside your body. Think of your muscles as a savings account. When you're young, your body easily builds and repairs muscle tissue. But after about age 50, muscle building naturally becomes less efficient. Without enough protein and regular resistance exercise, the body may gradually lose muscle mass and strength over time. This process is called sarcopenia. Why are your legs affected first? Because the muscles in your thighs and hips are responsible for many everyday movements. Standing up, climbing stairs, walking, keeping your balance. As these muscles weaken, everyday tasks become more challenging. That's why maintaining muscle health isn't just about looking strong. It's about preserving independence and reducing the risk of falls. Most people think leg weakness is simply a normal part of aging, but that's only part of the story. In reality, there are 3 common mistakes that quietly speed up muscle loss. Many older adults make these mistakes every day without realizing it, and the first one may already be happening in your own kitchen. In the next section, I'll explain exactly what those mistakes are and why avoiding them is just as important as eating the right foods. Why your legs may be getting weaker. Welcome back. Now that you understand what sarcopenia is, let's talk about the 3 biggest mistakes that quietly accelerate muscle loss after the age of 60. Most people blame aging, but aging isn't the only reason muscles become weaker. In many cases, daily habits play a much bigger role than people realize. Let's begin with the biggest mistake of all. Mistake number 1, not eating enough protein. Here's something many seniors don't know. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein to build and repair muscle. That means older adults often need to pay closer attention to getting enough high-quality protein throughout the day. Unfortunately, many people over 60 eat breakfasts like toast with jam, sugary cereal, tea and biscuits, pastries. These meals may fill your stomach, but they don't provide much protein to help maintain muscle. Think of your muscles like a brick wall. Every day, tiny repairs are needed. Protein provides many of the building blocks for those repairs. Without enough protein, maintaining muscle becomes more difficult over time. Richard's story. Richard thought he was eating healthy. Breakfast was toast. Lunch was soup. Dinner was a small portion of vegetables. When his dietitian reviewed his meals, one thing stood out immediately. He simply wasn't eating enough protein. So Richard made a few simple changes. He added eggs at breakfast, Greek yogurt as an afternoon snack, beans and grilled chicken more often during the week. He didn't start eating huge portions. He simply included protein more consistently. Several months later, he noticed climbing stairs felt easier, and he was more confident during his daily walks. Mistake 2. Sitting for too long. Here's another habit that quietly steals strength. Too much sitting. Many retirees spend long hours watching television, reading, using a computer, or simply sitting because movement feels difficult. The problem is that muscles respond to being used. When muscles aren't challenged regularly, they gradually become weaker. That doesn't mean you need to spend hours in a gym. Even simple activities can help. Walking, standing up from a chair repeatedly, light resistance band exercises, body weight movements, gardening, carrying groceries safely. Movement tells your muscles, stay strong, you're still needed. Susan's story. Susan was 69. She believed exercise meant lifting heavy weights. Since that seemed intimidating, she avoided it completely. Her physical therapist suggested something much simpler. Walk every day, perform chair stands, practice gentle leg strengthening exercises. Within weeks, Susan noticed standing up from her favorite chair required less effort. The biggest difference wasn't intensity, it was consistency. Mistake number 3. Skipping strength training. Many older adults believe walking alone is enough. Walking is wonderful for heart health, but muscles also need resistance. Resistance can come from resistance bands, light dumbbells, body weight exercises, water exercise, supervised strength training. These activities encourage muscles to stay active and support strength over time. Even 2 or 3 sessions each week, if approved by your healthcare provider, can make a meaningful difference. Helen's story. Helen was 74. She loved walking every morning, but she still felt her legs becoming weaker. Her healthcare provider encouraged her to add simple resistance exercises twice each week. Nothing complicated, just squats to a chair, wall push-ups, resistance bands. A few months later, she told me, "I still walk every day, but now I feel stronger doing it." Walking protected her heart. Strength training helped protect her muscles. Together, they became a powerful combination. Why these mistakes matter. Here's something worth remembering. Muscle loss doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of hundreds of small choices made over months and years. Skipping protein, avoiding movement, sitting all day, ignoring strength exercises. Each habit slowly works against your muscles. But here's the exciting part. The opposite is also true. Every protein-rich meal, every short walk, every chair stand, every strength exercise, they're all small investments in your future independence. And now comes the moment you've been waiting for. What are the 2 inexpensive foods that nutrition experts often recommend because they provide high-quality protein and other nutrients that support healthy muscles? The first one is probably already in your refrigerator. The second costs only a few dollars but is one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can buy. I'll reveal both of them in the next section and show you exactly how to include them in your daily meals to support strength, mobility, and healthy aging. The reveal. If you've stayed with me until this point, first, thank you. Because now we're going to reveal the 2 simple foods that deserve a place in almost every senior's kitchen. These aren't expensive supplements. They're not exotic superfoods. They're affordable, easy to prepare, and backed by nutrition research for supporting muscle health as part of a balanced diet. Let's begin with the first one. Power food number 1. Eggs. The first food is eggs. Yes, the humble egg. Many people overlook eggs because they're so common, but they're one of the highest quality sources of protein available. Protein supplies amino acids, the building blocks your body uses to maintain and repair muscle tissue. Eggs also contain important nutrients like vitamin B12, vitamin D in small amounts, choline, selenium. These nutrients play important roles in overall health, including supporting muscles and the nervous system. Research suggests that spreading protein intake throughout the day may help older adults better support muscle maintenance than eating most of their protein in one meal. That means breakfast matters. How to eat more eggs instead of starting your morning with toast and jam. Try 2 boiled eggs with whole grain toast, a vegetable omelet with spinach and tomatoes, scrambled eggs with mushrooms and peppers. Pair them with fruit for a balanced breakfast. Simple, affordable, nutritious. Michael's story. Michael was 70. Breakfast used to be coffee and biscuits. By 10 a.m., he felt tired and hungry again. He switched to eggs with vegetables several mornings each week. He found himself feeling fuller longer, and alongside his strength training routine, he felt more energetic during his morning walks. He often said, "I didn't realize breakfast could make such a difference in how I felt the rest of the day." Power food. 2. Greek yogurt. Now for the second food. Plain Greek yogurt. Many people think yogurt is just a snack, but Greek yogurt is naturally higher in protein than regular yogurt, making it a convenient option for supporting daily protein intake. It also provides calcium, vitamin B12, phosphorus, probiotics that support gut health. Choose plain Greek yogurt whenever possible to avoid excess added sugar. Then make it delicious naturally. Add blueberries, strawberries, walnuts, chia seeds, cinnamon. You'll have a meal or snack that's rich in protein and other beneficial nutrients. Linda's story. Linda was 68. Every afternoon she reached for cookies. They gave her a quick burst of energy, followed by an afternoon slump. She replaced that snack with plain Greek yogurt topped with berries and chopped almonds. She stayed satisfied longer and found it easier to meet her daily protein goals while maintaining a balanced diet. Sometimes the smallest changes create the biggest habits. Your daily muscle strength plan. If you're wondering where to start, here's a simple routine. Breakfast, 2 eggs with whole grain toast and fruit. Mid-morning. Take a 15-20-minute walk if it's safe and appropriate for you. Lunch. Grilled chicken, beans, or fish with vegetables. Afternoon snack. Plain Greek yogurt with berries. Dinner. Lean protein with colorful vegetables and a whole grain such as brown rice or quinoa. 2 or 3 times per week include simple strength exercises such as chair stands, wall push-ups, resistance band exercises, light dumbbell exercises. If you have health concerns or haven't exercised recently, check with your healthcare provider before beginning a new exercise program. If you've made it this far, I know one thing. You're serious about staying strong and independent. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods do you eat more often, eggs or Greek yogurt? Leave your answer in the comments below. Your ideas might inspire someone else to make a healthier choice today. And if you enjoy practical nutrition tips designed specifically for adults over 60, please like this video Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Every week, we share simple, science-informed advice to help you stay active, healthy, and independent. Before we finish, I want you to remember something important. Growing older does not mean giving up your strength. Your muscles respond to how you nourish and use them. Every protein-rich breakfast, every short walk, every strength exercise, every healthy choice, they're all investments in your future independence. No single food can reverse muscle loss overnight, and no food can replace regular physical activity or medical care. But combining a balanced, protein-rich diet with strength exercises and healthy lifestyle habits can help support muscle health as you age. Imagine yourself 1 year from now, walking with more confidence, climbing stairs with less effort, playing with your grandchildren, traveling, gardening, living independently. That future starts with the choices you make today. Don't wait until weakness limits your life. Start with one healthy meal, one walk, one simple exercise, one step at a time. If this video encouraged you, please share it with a friend, family member, or neighbor over 60. One shared video could help someone stay stronger for years to come. Thank you for watching. I'm Dr. Ethan Brooks, and I'll see you in our next episode. Until then, stay active, stay strong, and remember, healthy aging isn't about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years.